In this video, we will be looking at writing method headers. These are the subgoals for writing methods. In this video, we will be focusing on the first subgoal, defining the method header based on the problem. When you pick your method name, make it something related to the use of the method. Recall that method names never start with a capitalized letter. The method header contains the access modifier, the return type, the method name, and the full parameter list. That means for every parameter, you have both the data type and the parameter name. Let's look at this example. Write a public method header that accepts as parameters 2 integers and a string in this order and calculates the maximum time of something and returns a double value. Let's break this down into the individual pieces. When you pick your method name, make it something related to the use of the method. Recall that method names are never capitalized. We will call this method maxTime because it is returning the maximum time of something. The method header requires an access modifier, the return type, the method name, and the full parameter list. Looking at the description, it says to write a public method header, so we've highlighted the access modifier in red. We see the return type is a double value, highlighted here in purple. For the full parameter list, we see this method accepts 2 integers and a string in that order, highlighted in gray. So you can see that the full method header would be public, which is the access modifier, double, which is the return type, maxTime, which is our method name, and then our parameter list, integer A, integer B, and a string C. We could have named these things anything, not just A, B, and C. When we actually call this method, we would write double X, because this method is returning a double value, and we need to capture that in a variable. So we have double X is assigned the value object.maxTime. Remember that since this is Java and it is an object-oriented programming language, all methods, unless they are in the class, have to be invoked from an object. Here we have substituted obj for the object reference. So obj.maxTime and then the parameters. 5, which would be the first integer that would map to A, 3, which is the second integer that maps to B, and happy, a string that would map to C.